Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those that don't know me, I'm Kerry, I'm the redhead reseller. I sell across eBay, Vinted and Etsy. I mean it's afternoon for me, it could be any time of day for you, so happy whatever time of day it is to you. We're doing a sales update as we are in the chair. We have been selling lots at the moment. I have been going through my eBay updating my spreadsheet, and Christ, that took me a while because I hadn't updated it since the end of November, so that was interesting. But we're selling stuff like crazy right now, so I'll take it. I know January is going to be quiet because obviously Christmas has been and gone, everyone's now skint until they get paid, but I'm going to make the most of it while I can during December. So let's do the sales update. We are starting on £18,273.25. We have sold nothing across Vinted and nothing across Etsy, so that sucks. But we have done alright across eBay. We've got a good few sales going out. This is short and sweet after the last one, so it's only been a couple of days. So considering I am part-time in this, I think this is pretty good for me. And it's dramatically different from last year. So at some point I'm going to do a video on where I am at between the 2 years. I mean, I only did 6 months last year, so obviously it's going to be different anyway. But yeah, so let's just get into it. So sales. I sold this Neil's cream for £17. No I didn't. I sold it for £7.19 and it cost me 20p. I then sold these Barker shoes, picked them up for £2 from my local tip shop. I sold them for £26.99. I picked up these high-tech boots. I think they were from a car boot. I think they cost me £1. I sold them for 20. High-tech is not a brilliant brand when it comes to hiking, but it's a cheap brand and it seems to sell well, so look out for high-tech. We then sold this clock. I bought it for £2.50 from charity shop back in Southport. Sold for £8.99. Wouldn't pick it up again. I then got this Orvis shirt for £3.49 in September. I have just sold it for £27. I then bought these Wednesday Crocs. I don't like Crocs. I absolutely despise Crocs with an absolute passion. And people keep telling me that I'm going to end up wearing them. No, not happening. Not wearing Crocs. Don't like them. But I bought a pair of Crocs. I bought a Wednesday pair of Crocs for £5. I only bought them because they were planned to be sold. They didn't fit me anyway. They were a size 7, I'm a 5. And Wednesday had just come out at the time, and I've just sold them for £39.99. So someone will be happy for Christmas. I then got these soaps for £1 and I sold them for £7.19. I got this mug for £1.50. I sold it for £9. This bag I picked up for £1. And I sold it for £29.99. I then got this CD player for 50p from the car boot. I sold it for £20.69. I got this mug for £1 and I sold it for £11.99. Mugs do alright. I mean, they sometimes hang around, but they do okay. They are worth picking up. More Playmobil. Like I said, it keeps giving. 33p it cost me because it was part of the bundle. Sold this one for £8.50. These Nike shoes I got on Vinted for £6.14 and I sold them for £29.99. So, you know, some decent profit. I just don't like using Vinted to be sourcing stock. I really don't. It costs too much. I then bought these two Mr. Tumble bags. They cost me 50p each on 2 separate days. I think I bought them probably a day apart from each other. I can't remember where I got either of them from. I won't say charity shops maybe. Anyway, it cost me 50p each. I've had the pictures of them for ages and ages and ages. I've done nothing with them. They've sat on my phone. I finally got round to listing them. I put them in my drafts. Then they sat around for ages and ages and ages in my drafts. And then I finally got round to scheduling a load of stuff so that I don't have to be uploading every day. It does it for me. And these went live an hour apart from each other on the same day of an evening. And then I woke up the next morning to 2 sales from both of them to 2 different people, literally an hour apart. So one sold for $21.99 and the other one sold for $19.99. So keep an eye out for Mr. Tumblebags. They're like 50p each usually, and they're selling for about 20 quid each. I then got these sketches from my tip shop for £2. Sold them for $22.49. Again, sketches are a good mate to look out for if you can buy them cheap. I then got this F1 Teddy from a car boot in Carlisle. I want to say back in June maybe. It cost me £1. I sold it for $26.99. And lastly, I got this blouse. It cost me £1 from the charity shop and I sold it for £13. So that's everything. So we started this one on £18,273.25. And we are ending this one on £18,066.69. So hopefully in the next video, we will have hit the £18,000 mark. Here's hoping anyway. So that's everything. All my solds. I would love to hear what you guys have been selling over the past sort of November, December time, and what's your best sale? How are you finding Christmas this year? You know, how are your sales going with Christmas this year? Mine are booming, so I'm more than happy, especially across eBay and Etsy. But yeah, so until the next one, please like, subscribe and comment. I will see everyone again very soon. Bye.